shut up and sit down. I'm Administrator Mike Shen of the production of Mars, and I've been invited here by More Than Man to tell you Earthlings about how it's like to live on Mars. For those of you who are able to come, this is a video and it's supposed to show you tourists how it is to live here. So what we're going to be talking about is Mars, obviously. Some of the topics that we're going to be covering in this video is atmosphere, government, and activities. Now the atmosphere is 210 degrees Kelvin. However, it is a negative 130 degrees Kelvin in the winter polar caps, and it can be about 308 degrees Kelvin on the equator where most people live. It's a great temperature. It's better than living in other places. Mars has the most violent sandstorms in the entire solar system. We have sandstorm prevention areas. Whenever one is coming, the sirens will go off and you're supposed to head to one of these prevention areas so you can stay safe. Stay safe, stay smart. Now, another thing about Mars is it's very dry. Your skin can begin to peel with how dry it is, and mixed with the cold, it can get very uncomfortable, especially at night. Now, living on Mars, another thing that you're going to be having to do is participate in the government. Mars is separated into two separate states, which govern themselves, and they also unify on certain topics. There's Deimos and there's Phobos. They get their names because they are the continents of Mars, and that's also Deimos and Phobos, which are the moons of Mars. I'm from Phobos, so I'll be telling you about Phobos because I have better experience with them since I'm from there. Phobos is a wonderful place to come visit, and if you are able to get residency, choose Phobos on that application and come have a fun time with me. Deimos, on the other hand, is filled with a bunch of shitheads and no-names, and you don't want to go there. Trust me, it's a very dark place, very dark people. In Phobos, we get together and encourage each other by participating in the Church of Cthulhu as our religion. It's a huge part of our society, and you'll know that whenever you come. In Deimos, their religion involves worshiping the apocalypse himself, Unicron. Unicron is made up, it's a bunch of bullshit, which is why Deimos are a bunch of stupid people, dumb no-names. Another part of the government is obviously the economy. When you come here, you're going to want to get a job at one of the many companies, and if you don't get a job at one of the companies, you'll still be participating with them with utilities that they provide. So one of the main things that everyone should know about is the taxing situation. Everything is taxed, including the air and including death. When you die, there's like this 50% that they take out of your whole net growth and yada yada yada. I'll be provided on another video down the line. So when you come here, make sure you understand that if someone passes away and you are supposed to be getting the inheritance, you're not going to be getting everything. In fact, you're probably not going to be getting anything at all because of the taxing situation. And when you come here from Earth, one of the things that's going to happen is all your earthly possessions are going to be confiscated, even the clothes off your back. Everything's going to be sent back, and you're never going to see it again unless you return to Earth to reclaim them. The reason why is because we want our Mars society, our Martian utopia, to only have Martian goods to help further the economy by having people participate by only having Martian things. We don't want to rely on things that are from Earth, especially since Earthling goods are made by Earthlings who do a shitty job, which is why they still live on Earth and they aren't on Mars. So, say sayonara to all your stuff whenever you come. Speaking of the economy and goods and whatnot, when you get a job and you're going to have all this money, what are some of the things that you can do for fun? Well, here's some of the activities. You can do your job because most of the time you're going to be doing your job anyway, so you might want to have fun or trying to have fun doing whatever your job is. I don't like doing this, but hey, it's my job. I got to do it. I got to make like 50 videos today so I can upload them all over the place. You'll be seeing them around hopefully shortly. Okay, so you don't want to be doing your job. What is something that you can do? Well, you can breathe the artificial air. Because remember that it comes from our artificial converter for air, which is how you're able to breathe. So enjoy that. Know how far that Mars has come to have nothing to breathe, to being able to give enough for everyone. Provided that it's taxed, of course, but just remember that. Earth is struggling with their whole pollution problem, whereas we have a way to have fixed that because we are creating our own air to provide for others. Another thing that you can do, which ties into government, is you can go and visit government facilities. Since most buildings are made by the government and are provided by the government and are owned by the government, get involved, have fun. That's how we're all together, is by visiting different communities, by visiting different buildings, whether it be the police stations, schools, libraries, getting together with one another and not being so far away from each other that Earth has become within the past century. Be together, be one, be a Martian, help be the change for tomorrow. If you like this video and you feel like you gained something, make sure you share this with everyone, because you might not be able to go to Mars, but someone else might. And this is valuable information that we're going to be giving out here, especially for free. And if you feel like you want to give something to me for helping you for free, something that you can do for me that's free is leave a like on that like button and subscribe to that subscribe button, because you're going to be wanting more of this information. Thank you. Have a nice day on Shitty Earth.